pretending that new licenses will somehow guarantee the jobs for North Sea workers is a total illusion.
There are 200,000 people supported by the sector.
As politicians in Westminster argue over the future of oil and gas in the North Sea, workers in Scotland are worried about their jobs today. This is Grangemouth, Scotland's only oil refinery.
We've got the power plant here. When we start to move round, we've got the hydrocracker.
It's due to close next year with hundreds of jobs on the line, including TAMS. If that did happen, what's the impacts on you and your family, but also the community that depends on this?
I'm concerned for my future. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, and my biggest concern really is for my family, what that will mean. Will it mean, do I need to work away from home? Do we need to uproot our families and relocate? Or do we move away from oil and gas altogether?
The site's owner, PetroIneos, wants to convert it into an import terminal, meaning Scotland's fuels will soon have to come from somewhere else.
We want to see a change to that. We've got the North Sea oil, which we could refine at Grangemouth. For our energy security purposes, surely we should be looking at refining our petrol here.
With Britain moving towards net zero and the North Sea in decline regardless of whether new licences are issued, more oil and gas workers will soon face the same uncertainty. Ensuring green jobs will be there to replace them is often referred to as a just transition. There's a whole lot of talk about a just transition.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Do you see any evidence of it?
Not yet. I met ministers, MSPs from in the Scottish Parliament yesterday, asked a number of questions, but there's no real concrete plan. I mean, I'll say again, as I've said to other people, show me what the green jobs are, show me what the plan is, and we'll be happy to sit down, talk you through it. But right now, we need to put forward a credible plan, and for us, credible plan is to extend the life of Grangemouth, invest in it, protect jobs and transition over to greener energy.
Opposite Grangemouth, across the Firth of Forth, is an all-too-real lesson from history. Fife was once the heart of Scottish coal mining, powering the nation for the best part of a century. You could walk to work to the colliery from here?
Yes, you could walk to Valleyfield Colliery.
And do you have any idea how many people were working in the colliery? What was this?
I'd possibly say about maybe, 800 men.
It's a lot of jobs for a small village.
Yes.
When the pits closed, there were no new jobs, leaving communities shattered.
The impact was horrendous. I was in Salisbury, and then Salisbury closed, I went down to Longannet, and when Longannet closed, I went to the power station. Sadly, it's gone now. So, me personally, I didn't know what I was going to do.
40 years on, are you still seeing the effects of that?
Yes. You feel a sense of deprivation in this village. There's drug addictions, see that. As I say, there's food banks, there's people no got good clothes, and all these kind of things, eh?
Are there lessons, do you think, for politicians now about this next transition that we can learn from the mining industry?
Definitely. The government's got to learn, and they've got to learn quick because it's going to happen very soon.
But is the green industrial revolution providing the new jobs that workers leaving polluting industries need?
Years ago, you see the service crew coming off just now, so they'll go on for 2 weeks, they'll live on the boat, eat on the boat, cook on the boat.
Here in Montrose, offshore workers are not servicing oil rigs, but Scotland's largest wind farm, Seagreen. Is it necessarily a simple thing for people to just move straight off an oil rig or a platform straight into the renewable sector?
I think the key thing, particularly with offshore wind and renewables, is that the opportunities are vast and there is a real need and urgency for them now. So there are two clear things that we need here in the industry. Looking ahead to a future pipeline, yes, we want to bring in new talent, we want to attract people, but we need people now, experienced people, in the oil and gas industry in particular has so much that it can give to the renewables industry. We have over 1,700 members of staff that have successfully made that transition from high carbon roles to joining us now in SSE Renewables.
So up on the left, that's the vessel tracking system we use.
Grant is one of them. He spent 11 years on offshore oil rigs. Now he's controlling the wind farm. What does it feel like to be in that new industry that's growing?
Yeah, it's really exciting, to be honest. Learning all the new kind of skills and seeing all the new investment and opportunities that come for people that move over is like an exciting thing to be involved in.
Back in Grangemouth, new jobs look like they're needed here and now. The renewable energy developers, they say they're going to need all the jobs they can get in the coming 10, 20 years.
I don't think it's that simple. Workers would like to see a simple transition, We don't think that's there. We don't recognise that there's green jobs out in the market just now. And we've been promised a green jobs revolution before, and it's never happened.
There's no question that green jobs are coming, but as the closure of places like this show, the fate of communities where those future workers live can't be left to chance or market forces. It's up to the government here and down in Westminster to ensure that they have a coherent plan to manage the energy transition. Otherwise, people will be left out in the cold. Tom Clark, Sky News, Grangemouth.